what ended up happening was Italy gave it their best effort. They had their best pitcher, Aaron on the mound, and they tried to close out the game with Lorenz, and they basically were conceding a bullpen game for the championship if they were going to get there, but they were banking on their top two guys to take them all the way. And I thought that was a genius move by Francisco Cervelli. Now, did it work out? No, because Lorenz ended up getting hit in that big inning that they had. I forgot, it was like the 6th or 7th inning. But I give him a lot of credit, man. He was going out with his guns. Team Italy was going out with that gritty style of play. They were very pesky, kind of reminiscent of the Royals that beat my New York Mets in the World Series, where just every at-bat is extremely tough, man. They're not chasing pitches. Anything that is close to the zone, they're not swinging at, and they're basically forcing you to actually throw strikes and hit spots. And Team Italy was just who they were the whole tournament. But eventually what ended up happening was, you knew at some point in this tournament, the lack of star power was going to catch up to them. And yesterday, it showed. When Team Venezuela's arms from their bullpen came into the game, they were just absolutely filthy. Being able to throw mid to high 90s, even 100 plus, with that much movement and bite off the off speed as well, was absolutely ridiculous. Every arm that they had come into the game was absolutely filthy. Now, when you factor that in with hitters that aren't the best of hitters, let's just call it for what it is. Yes, they have some guys who can play and can hit, but there's a difference between Ronald Acuna Jr., Larissa Reyes, Eugenio Suarez, Miguel Garcia, Gleyber Torres, next to Pasquantino, Antonacci, Birdie, Nori, D'Orazio, right? So, again, the lack of star power, in my opinion, ended up getting to them. And I give them a ton of credit because they went extremely far in this tournament when no one thought that they would. And you got to give them the level of respect that they deserve, man. But you also have to commend Team Venezuela because, listen, they ultimately were down 2-1. And the game plan was working out perfectly for Team Italy. But ultimately what ended up happening, you needed your stars to be the stars. And Eugenio Suarez started up with that home run, getting them on the board. The big hit, well, the game tying hit, Ronald Acuna Jr. Then you had the big hit by Luisa Reyes, and then the big hit by Miguel Garcia. Well, Miguel Garcia first, Luisa Reyes after that. But that's what it takes to win in these games. And at the end of the day, man, Team Venezuela had the guys. Team Italy just simply didn't have the guys yet, if that makes sense. So Team Italy had their opportunities, but they couldn't get the big hit. And, you know, I sound like a broken record, but I said this multiple times. In these tightly contested games, it's going to come down to when you get your opportunities. We saw this in the previous rounds. Team DR had the opportunities, didn't cash in, they're home.